Sorry about the yawn there. I just had to get a good one out.
I understand. It's one of those types of days.
It really is. It really is. If it wasn't for the fact that I had the awesome idea for the TKO, I was going to do something else instead. But we got good ideas.
Hmm.
Okay,
It's okay.
yeah. All right, so da, 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 da. The monsters were edible on food, fried food-ons. I don't know why that was. I heard that the
Uh,
I heard that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series was pretty good, though. I think I only watched maybe an episode or two of it, but
the 2003, yeah, it actually got like an additional two, maybe three other seasons after the original series ran. Because they went to the future, then they went back to the sewers, and ended up with Casey and April getting married.
okay, it's officially trash. Everybody knows that April's supposed to get married to Leonardo.
Oh, did I forget to mention the fact that there was a cyber shredder in the last series?
Okay, series is canceled forever. We're not. Actually, I'm not gonna. We're not gonna get too much into that. I know very. I know I like the turtles, but I know very little about it compared to other people.
I wasn't always there, but from what I can understand, it actually did adapt the comics rather well.
They probably did better than the '87. You know what? We're a topic for another time. Let's go ahead and get started here. It sounds like we're being seen because Sonic responded. Thank you, Sonic.
Yay!
So I'll go ahead and get started here in three, two, one. What the hell was that?
I don't know. You played it.
Right. Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to the Brony Show, episode 429. I am your host, as always, here to bring you the fun and silliness of the Brony community for another week. I am, of course, Circuit Main. And I am also joined by a wonderful group of panelists here who are ready to come up with funny ideas, silly stories, and in this case, we're also going to invent a t shirt. We are joined by DM21.
Rainbow's gearing up for
Oh,
rare pinball.
no, she's gonna spike a rare.
She'll be popular as Sonic soon enough.
Oh, there you go. We're also joined by Tech Stallion.
Yeah, that's me.
And we're also joined by Toakoi.
Hi, I'm not going to repeat a joke made in the pre-show because I like Circuit too much.
And we are also joined by VTuber, EVTuber, or VETuber. Either case, extraordinary anime guy, all around good stuff. Suki of the Otaku Ascended, who is muted, so he might not even be here right now.
I believe he is here in spirit.
Well, he's probably also there in the kitchen. So, elemental PTuber. Oh, God damn. Oh, terrible. Alright.
Oh, you're horrible. You're horrible.
No. In any case, yeah, we're here to bring you all the fun and silliness of the Brony community, and as mentioned, we are also going to be designing a t-shirt. The whole point of the t-shirt design here, we right now, Celestia's Pancake Madness is still running quite rampant. However, we have it on good authority that the syrup has started to dry up, and that they're starting to run out of flour. So we believe that Celestia's Pancake Madness will start slowing down a little at a time, and hopefully by summer we'll all be able to go out into our homes and live sticky-free lives where we can enjoy a hamburger again. And of course, along with that, we're hoping that some conventions still have a physical presence this year. So in that regard, we are going to fire up a game of TKO and try design a quirky, fun, silly, stupid t-shirt for us to fix it up a bit so it's not just done in TKO colors, but actually made full artistry, and have everybody pick one up so we can wear it to conventions when they start up again.
I will say, wearing a shirt that was made from a TKO shirt, it's not that bad of quality. They actually do get all your paint lines in there.
Oh no, I'm not doubting that, and I'm sure it's a great quality. The thing is, I want to be able to really put some back behind it. So, the same way that back at the last BronyCon, we had the Circuit Mate shirt, where I needed a beer or 10, we're going to have that set up and designed a lot more rendered once we have something decided. But yeah, we're going to use TeePublic to basically make a t-shirt.
I still remember that shirt. Like,
I have that shirt.
Side of it.
Yeah. And of course, it looks like he is back from, I believe, his foray in the kitchen. So everybody welcome the elemental P-tuber Suki.
Oh, you were talking to me. I thought you hadn't gotten there yet.
We did get to you actually, but you weren't around, so the intro video ran really short.
Ah,
yeah. So anyway,
well,
yeah. Right, let's get into it here. Alright, so, best way to do it, to start up, of course, we gotta warm up our vocal cords and give Coldust a chance to relax and rest up a bit before he jumps in here. And what better way to do it than with a little bit of What's Up Brony? And I'm going to jump a little into this right off the bat here because, I do have a bit of a story that has been about 7 years in the making at this point and is about to reach its end, though unfortunately not the most pleasant of ends. So, a lot of you will know about things that have happened during the early parts of the show based on my history, essentially, and I don't exactly have the best familial relationship with my stepfather, and needless to say that essentially I had a large amount of debt by the end of the day when I finally just cut away from him. So this debt, unfortunately, it was something I couldn't exactly pay on, so it was sitting and destroying my credit for several years. Unfortunately, causing quite a few problems, but nothing that hasn't exactly been severely detrimental.
Yet.
I'm getting to that part. So, about a week ago, I decided it was time for me to do my taxes. Hooray. And yeah, I know there's, on vaguely there, you know what, let me go ahead and get the chat room here so people can see the chat, our wonderful chat. But yeah, I'm kind of with you there, vaguely. They are a scam. However, unfortunately, it's a scam that we still use in our society here, so we do have to abide by them to some regard, which still sucks. It's beyond sucking. But back to point. So yeah, decided I was going to do my taxes, and a few days ago, I also got a letter from the company that I had that the loan was from for the large amount of money that my stepdad essentially hit me with, and it basically had a few lines. One of them being that they were essentially dismissing the debt. The form was for taxes. It basically said that they're no longer going to pursue the debt. It's no longer going to show up on my credit. However, I still have to pay on the amount, even though it's being dismissed. So I still have to pay taxes on it regardless.
The taxman is never relenting.
The taxman is ever relenting. So I had to add that into my taxes, and despite the what I do in order to ensure that I get a pretty decent tax return every year for the last few years, it unfortunately ate into that quite a bit, and in fact I owe the IRS money for the first time in my life. And it's a 3-digit number too to add.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'll say this: it's only a 3-digit number.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm upset.
Even worse.
I'm not gonna lie. I am upset. I am upset because I was hoping to start paying down my other debts and start trying to get out of all of the credit cards that I have, out of everything, so I could just start finally having an actual massive savings that I don't, is basically the, oh crap, if something goes wrong, I have this fund. Just more of a, okay, I have something in case I want to do something silly or I want to actually fix the house fund. Not, basically, it's not an oh shit fund.
Are conventions a big part of spending?
They are, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes the conventions may have not been the best idea, but at the same time, I wouldn't trade the fact that I went to conventions for the world. But I did do a lot of cost cutting to make those conventions happen, like going into a room with 4 or 5 other people. So I kept it relatively inexpensive at times. So yeah, the thing is that this was a 5-digit number that I originally owed. It's basically been cleared. After I pay off the taxes for it, I am free and clear of it. So, yes, I'm bitter, but it's not going to destroy me, which is what I was more afraid of than anything in the world, that one day they would come collect, and you guys probably wouldn't hear from me again as I work 2 jobs trying desperately to keep up my head afloat for the next several years. I don't have to worry about that anymore.
My mom went into... I'm not gonna go too much into it, but when she was raising me and my sister, she kind of got it. She kind of had to cut off her credit cards because she couldn't pay them back, and she paid them off a little bit over time, thanks to a credit company.
Yeah. By the way, guys, don't borrow money unless you intend to pay it off as quickly as possible. Credit cards aren't. I'm not going to say
on a life of their own.
credit cards are good for emergencies, but do not use them for daily spending unless you know exactly what you're doing and you pay them off immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
you do not.
Like I definitely still have a credit card that I don't know when I'm going to be able to pay that damn thing off, but I will say this: at the very least, one of my debts is very close to being cleared. I will have my car paid off in probably 3-4 months.
Nice. I like that. That's
which. Never mind. I'll talk.
So yeah, that's $200 a month. I don't have to fork over to the company.
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah. The other reason I bring this up though is unfortunately this also does put a bit of a dent in plans that I may have had for the 10th anniversary of the show. Since our anniversary is coming up in 3 months, and now I just got a nice little sinkhole in my savings. Not to say we aren't going to do anything for our 10th anniversary. It's just probably not going to be a massive, awesome project with videos and voicing and singings and songs and we're not going to be able to do anything too extravagant, unfortunately, and that really is a shame. But
have you given any thought of going easy on the pony merchandise this year?
Never. Actually, in all honesty, there's not a whole lot left in the way of pony merchandise that I would go after anyway.
And then if there's any cons open,
The only pony merch really would be fan made stuff, and that's a lot of thinking.
Actually, I've gotten down on that stuff as well. I'm not. I mean, yeah, I've gotten into quite a bit of merch, but I've had to cut that out to begin with just because of everything going on. But yeah,
unless it was something you really wanted.
of course, yeah. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna spend like $200 on a nice little sparkly poster that I'm only gonna have up for 3 days. No, that's insane.
Exactly. I don't even buy posters because the amount of times I moved throughout my childhood, I'm like thinking, nope, it'll just be torn down and eventually be crumpled up. So why even bother buying another poster to replace it or to put up on my wall again and again?
Yeah, I get you on that. I get you. Well, in any case, so yeah, just a little bit of up and down news on my part, but yeah, it was a heck of a week. Man, at least a big annoying black chapter of my life is almost over. So it's good news overall, just bittersweet as an ending, I suppose. But I've taken up enough time. Does anybody else have any other What's Up, Brony to jump in here with?
Over the course of the weekend, I actually rearranged my entire kitchen with my mother because she wanted to clean. That was not fun moving a refrigerator just to move it back.
All right. And anybody else have any?
I had a pretty good day, but I heard some unfortunate news about a certain 80s actor. One does.
More like 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 90s.
I think it was 90s.
I was having trouble.
No, it was definitely 90s. I remember seeing the show come up anytime.
I remember Saved by the Bell. I just wasn't sure if it was in mid 80s, late 80s, or early 90s because I was so young at the time.
No, I don't blame you. I mean, they did have Zach Morris had that like giant cell phone thing going on. That was kind of an 80s staple.
Yeah.
And even though Dustin Diamond had let's say, checkered Hollywood history, it's a shame he lost his battle with stage 4 cancer.
Yeah. And also, yes, it was August 20th, 1989.
So barely 80s.
Yeah. But yeah, no. So if anybody, Dustin Diamond or Screech from Saved by the Bell, unfortunately, has passed away, and yeah, he's in his 40s, no less. So early 40s. That really is a shame.
Oh, cancer does not discriminate. It does not care of age. It happens.
I know. It's still a shame.
You can be healthy as a horse, and the cancer could still pop up on you.
Yeah. So, anybody else have any other What's Up, Brony that's less dour?
Other than that, I'm working 5 days a week from Tuesday to Saturday, and I only work like 12 days in. The rest are 5 hours.
Yeah. All right.
I'll get more money.
Right. All right. Well, let's go ahead and move on then. We do got a bit of news here, so let's jump into it. First off, I do have a special shout out that I was requested to give. Let's see. So, Commander Something recently commissioned a few busts from an artist, and he wanted to show them off a little bit here, as well as give a shout out to the artist. In case people wanted to get some art, because it's always fun to shout out an artist people may not know about, and it looks like they also do stickers here. So here's the Commander Something bus.
They are very awesome.
I mean, 2 of them look like they're from D&D. One of them looks like from Fallout.
From your own adventure. A few years back.
Hold on. Yeah, these are all characters from his Tumblr.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, the Fallout-looking one is Bandit. I forget the other 2, but he didn't mention them.
Alright.
I know he did the Griffin.
I guess the guys were just
Fallout
being
as well.
I guess the guys were just being a little overexcited, Commander Something.
Who's being a little what?
He says he thought you would bring this up during content creation.
Sorry, I just wanted to jump in right into it because you were so excited about getting it notified, so I figured, plus it is kind of an advertisement, so I figured it fits. But yeah, Kukote, or the Pine Cone right now on Twitter. If you want to check them out, we'll be sure to put it in our show notes here as well. But yeah, it looks like right now they're doing a big fundraiser because of a car bill that came out of nowhere. And yeah, they do headshots for a pretty good price. Yeah, sticker headshots no less. See, look at that. So yeah, if you're at all curious, be sure to check it out. Check our show notes as well. We will have the a link to the person's Twitter over there. But yeah, that is a big shout out that Commander Something wanted to shout out. And we have shouted it out.
Yeah. They are amazing, and Commander himself is amazing.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, she does a lot more than just headshots, so be sure to check it out altogether. If you really like the art style, just, reach out to the artist to see what their prices are. Alright, and with that, let's go ahead and delve into some more news. Now, of course, we mentioned conventions. We should probably mention the upcoming conventions. Mostly the China Tianfu BronyCon, which is coming up in 3 days and 7 hours over in China. And this is going to be a physical convention from the looks of it. So if you happen to be in China and you're feeling brave, you can go ahead and check it out. Oh, is this in English? Oh, it is in English. Look at that.
Moving on.
Thank you, Twitter, my old friends. You can't zoom into a freaking image. Sorry, yeah. So yeah, if you are at all curious, check it out. But it does look like they have a actual convention going on. Along with that, this weekend has HarmonyCon Online with their online convention. Unfortunately, we're still, even though we are starting to see a light at the end of the tunnel, so let's just Pancake Madness, we are still quite into it. So, HarmonyCon is going to be doing an online convention in the next few days. And so if you want to have a nice little shot of Pony just before Valentine's, it's a good way to do it. Though it looks like they are excited. They are setting up to do another convention next year over in Dallas. Over at the Sheraton. Yeah, maybe we'll see if we can drag Blinked over there. Alright, and with that, let's get into other news. Yay, buzzing. Alright! That's okay. I'm just having fun with that. Equestria Girls Friendship Games is set to leave at the beginning of March. So if you have not seen this yet, and I don't know why you haven't, you may want to jump in on it and take a look. Granted, this isn't the first time that an Equestria Girls movie has been set to leave and doesn't end up leaving and the contract gets extended, but who knows what could happen at this point, especially since
it was Legend of Everfree or Rainbow Rocks that left Netflix.
I think it was Legend of Everfree. I think Rainbow Rocks is still there, or it could be the other way around. But there's also been a few cases where the Pony episodes have been set to expire, but they didn't. Granted, now we're in streaming wars now, so it could change. Things could easily change. I would be surprised
if it would all move to Amazon Prime Video because the 9th season is over there.
No, it's in Hulu.
Oh,
well,
Hulu.
It's I wouldn't be surprised if it went to Hulu. I'd be disappointed, but I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be really surprised if it goes somewhere else, like maybe HBO Max. Could you imagine that? That'd be terrible.
Right now, Hulu is killing it with Animaniacs.
Well, the crazy thing is, we don't know where it might end up, because Hasbro could just make their own. Because look at their library.
Hey, vaguely, don't forget.
because they removed Transformers Prime about 4 or 5 years ago from Netflix, so that something in the works could be for a new streaming platform.
Or they're just not going to put it up anymore. Either case, vaguely, make sure you grab my parrot and peg leg. Oh, sorry, IRC chat. IRC chat's a pain. I apologize. I'll try to keep looking at that. Doesn't scroll unless I have it up and actually visible because Windows doesn't like me anymore. But let's go ahead and move on, though. We do got a few little bits of news here and there. So, here's the fun one. Kidscreen article has revealed new movie details, including setting, lore, and more. And, of course, I'm taking some of this information with a grain of salt. But it
so which is not why I'm not freaking out about this.
Well, I wouldn't freak out.
Until I see it for myself, I'll make my judgment then. Or when more concrete information comes out during the model year.
Okay. But yeah, looks like the movie and Generation 5 is looking to expand on everything that happened in both the Generation 4 and Pony Life. How they're going to be able to expand on both of those things is kind of questionable at best, but it might be that they do from both sides. They both do the more serious quote unquote stories as well as maybe just little snippets, or who knows. But it looks like Generation 5 is going to step off of Generation 4, so we may have the same world, we may have the same places, maybe new places built off of that.
Style and a couple of centuries ahead, maybe, or something like that.
Yeah, there's a lot that could happen with this. Or for all we know, they could do alternate dimension thing where it's just like where the G4 was a show, and then they got a bunch of ponies in that
you mean
world.
Like a branching timeline.
Yeah, who knows?
Actually, more like Digimon Tamers. Because that had.
That's why I said branching timeline. That's why I said branching timeline, Toa.
No, it's not.
No, there's a lot. There's a lot it could happen right now, though. We do know that they are trying to tie it into Generation 4 one way or another, and that's
not branching timeline. It's just another iteration. Okay, never mind. I got that screwed up for a minute.
At this point, we just need to wait and see.
Pretty much, but at least we have an idea that it is around the Generation 4 era. Well, or at least the Generation 4 lore. So we'll see what happens from there. It still has me somewhat excited regardless. So I'm happy to see that, they're not throwing everything away, but I'm also concerned because, they're not starting from scratch. They may build off of it, and who knows how they'll take it, but we'll hope for the best.
They could have reused some old villains, but the old villain roster from Generation 1 isn't that expansive.
The only one we haven't seen yet is the actual witches and Katrina.
And the lava monster, whose name escapes me at the moment.
There's a lot that we could get into if we really wanted, but let's just let it be. Let it lie where it's at right now until we get more info. So moving on. The new Chibi figures that we mentioned last week, which are currently running a Kickstarter, it looks like the Equestria Daily did manage to get a hold of a few of them and got in close and personal to look at the detail. And yeah, these guys have some crazy detail on them.
A part of that's also the printer settings that they had.
True, but that's still some crazy detail regardless.
Must have a pretty bomb-ass printer to make that.
Yeah, I mean, look at the Kieran here. You could see the scales and everything.
Well, also a part of this is after cleanup, unless they are not PLA but resin.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, this might...
It's one of those things that even if you have no supports, there's stuff there that needs supports.
Or they could be they got a ridiculously expensive 3D printer that can do this kind of stuff.
True, but even then...
Well, we'll see what happens with it, but, if any of you were on the fence and weren't sure what to think of the figures, if they were just going to look like little blobs or if they actually had some mad detail on them, they got some mad detail on them, and I guess that kind of makes me a little more annoyed that I'm not going to be able to jump in on this and get into the Kickstarter. But those of you who are watching this, the Kickstarter is still live for 3 more days. If you're watching,
Well, also they are letting the files be out, so anyone.
I'm just going to mute Toa because I need to try to finish one of these stories without it taking 5 minutes. So, Chibi Pony Adventure figures, if you are curious about getting into it, whether the files or the figures or both, you can still jump into it while it's live, and it may also have set up a backer Kickstarter, or you may even be able to contact them and get them afterwards, especially since the pledging has done so monumentally well that it's easily, it's almost, actually, it's over 10 times the amount that they had for a goal. Alright, so moving on to the next little bit of...
expecting much, but they ended up with a larger sum, which is awesome.
Oh no, they weren't expecting much, but it doesn't cost much to make these. But the fact that everybody is so hyped up for them is also a really awesome thing. And also you can get a skeleton pony with battered wings. I mean, look at that thing. That's freaky as hell. Moving on. So, those of you who like pony videos and you want a nice little shot of all of the great videos that came out last year, the top 25 has come out from Little Shy FIM. So, we're just going to shout that out. Check it out if you want to see more, all of the awesome videos that came out this year. Moving on. The Guardian has released a list of things that you could do to make the Celestia's Pancake Madness less boring. Apparently, drawing ponies was actually one of them. So everybody, not only are we trying to help you increase your artistic talents, we're also a great way to not get bored during the pandemic.
Also bringing families together.
Well, we don't want to do that. Okay. Bring families together. Hopefully good. Hopefully in good ways. Yes. Therapy horse. Yes. Therapy horse is best therapy horse. Moving on. And this one I'm excited for. Them's Fightin' Herds is a finalist for Fighting Game of the Year by the DICE Awards.
Did we play this in 2018 or no? Did we play this in 2019?
I would bet money we did it in 2019. I don't think we've played it at all this year, though. I mean, last year.
Seeing this post reminded me to maybe bring up maybe we should post another one of these this year.
Oh no, we'll definitely do another one this year, and I would like to take a look at it, especially I think the GOAT may have come out now.
Yeah, I think the GOAT's out now.
So, yeah, there's good reason to check it out. But yes, Them's Fightin' Herds is currently a finalist along with Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate, and EA Sports UFC 4.
If EA Sports wins, I lost all hope.
I don't think it will, but who knows? Maybe they did. I mean, this I haven't seen any. No, wait, was it UFC 4 the one where they started doing mid advertisements in the middle? Oh dear world. Okay, yeah. No, I hope they don't. I hope it doesn't win. But I think in all honesty, as much as I would like them to win, Grand Blue Fantasy is also really, really good, and I can't knock the strides that Mortal Kombat 11 has done. So
no one can.
Yeah, so it's going
to. The main six crew really did really turned the fan game that was shut down by Hasbro into something special with Lauren Faust helping them out with the lore.
Yeah, I mean, that is just amazing to actually even be a finalist at the end of this, which that is beyond amazing.
I know, right? Even if it doesn't win, it'll be #1 in our hearts.
Well, even if it doesn't win, it made a finalist in an entire genre. I don't care who you are. That takes a lot to get there. And the best part about this list, it's not completely drenched with Last of Us Part 2. Yes, I'm still bitter about that.
So am
We
I.
all are.
The awards game show late last year was just a shill fest.
We're gonna leave it alone.
Let's move on.
No, we just got too much.
let's
We
move
got
on
too
before
much
I
to
go
do.
on the rant.
We got a lot to do and less time to do it in. So, issue 94 of the My Little Pony comic has been released. This one is dealing with Pinkie Pie's first date with cheese sandwich. Oh God, did I read that?
Pinky Rarity ships it.
Apparently they all ship it. I mean, look at... Okay, Rarity ships it more. Applejack is questioning it, apparently.
Second, may I remind you that there are 2 of them now. Soon to be 3.
Weird Al,
How
I took your waifu.
how fast do you think she breathes? Anyway,
You don't want that. Do not want the answer questioned.
no, we
Do not
don't.
answer the question you do not want answered.
Yeah. I know. It's just kind of funny that 3 of them are in awe. One of them's questioning, and the other one is basically living out their shipping fantasy somehow.
Rarity is a hopeless romantic.
Yeah.
Look how many potential partners she had.
But I find it more hilarious that only one of the covers has anything to do with it. The other one is an awesome little view of Pinkie Pie showing the other ponies the stars, which it still reminds me of that Trigium painting. And the other one, I'm not gonna lie, this thing looks generic as hell. I mean, it's not bad.
They don't set aside this generic one for me.
It's not bad. It just feels so generic. And of course, my
It's a higher quality generic art piece, at least.
Yeah, but if you're curious about the story or want to see how it unfolds, you can still check out the first 3 pages through the preview that they also have set up. And oh, okay, that's hilarious. They're trying to make the statue of the sisters and ice sculptures. Okay. No.
Actually, one of them.
I think it's a stone sculpture.
But yeah, of course, it's got the comic art that we all know and love. The characters acting up as silly as they always do. So yeah,
Twilight was fine in season 9, but here, after she's learned not to sweat the small stuff, it feels a little bit out of place.
She will still sweat the small stuff.
No,
This is just one of those times where she's not.
Well, I'll tell you what. Here we go. You can see her freaking out right there in that image. While I quickly deal with a lot of noise that's coming out from the corner over here.
Yep.
The expression is frantically funny, at least.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on here. Ship It Show. Apparently, they have a 3rd segment. The 3rd segment stars horse famous people. That's right. The Terra Strong Ship It Show actually has the Brony fandom involved with it. As you can see, the manliest Brony is there.
All hail the manliest Brony. We are unworthy.
Shippers
We are unworthy.
But yeah, so yeah, if you want,
Dusty Cat is just a humble dude. Don't freak him out, Tawa.
no, Dusty Cat is awesome, and so are the others that are here. You know, they're awesome people. It's nice that they all have a chance to be on the show and probably talk about shipping. You know, I haven't had a chance to really check it out yet, and now they got 3 parts to it. How much more can we take? And finally, last little bit of fun silliness. A new pony ASMR has been released, and this one is the great and powerful librarian Trixie, apparently. So I guess if you want to hear Trixie kind of prattle to herself and to you for 20 minutes as a librarian, now you can do that as you try to sleep soundly or go into a light meditation of some sort.
Twilight would probably like this.
Trixie going off as I think this would be Twilight's nightmare. This wouldn't be a meditation for Twilight. This would be like terrifying, wouldn't it?
It involves books. How bad can it be?
I don't know. I guess that's a question. All right, and with that, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the challenge of the week. Now, yes, unfortunately, in the last month, the challenges have not exactly been jumped on. Granted, I know January is just one of those months everybody feels exhausted. I think everybody's just like completely dragged their feet this whole last month. Anybody else been feeling that?
I wouldn't really notice.
Okay, most people would be dragging their feet. Anybody else been feeling that, or is it me?
No, I think it's just the world.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, the challenge of the week was a rock or rocks. But we also had the protest initiative challenge. The protest initiative challenge. The challenge that protests the challenges that I give every week in order to encourage the creation of anything from writing to music to mime skills to paper puppetry. And the protest initiative challenge.
We went to go get bagels. The challenge was home, open quote, improvement, end quote.
Oh, right.
So how did you improve the home?
Alright. Well, looks like we have 2 entries in regards to this. Of course, one of them is by yours. You know what, vaguely, I feel it. I think everybody's just feeling tired in general with both the end of the holidays, and basically being stuck at home and not being able to do much. I can imagine everybody's just feeling
Last year.
We're still in it this year. So, any case,
Eggs hasn't stopped yet, and it just keeps coming, and it just keeps coming.
yeah. Unfortunately, she ordered the breakfast scramble, so it's taking longer. It's taking longer than we would like, but we're trying to hold in there, trying to keep things light and festive and fun as best we can, so we don't completely lose our minds. So here's Sergey completely losing his mind. So he's decided that the renovation of the bar needs to be done. We need to add an extra room to the bar. And unfortunately, rocks do not make for good hammers. Granted,
Have you been watching Home Improvement again?
Where did you put the other hammers?
I have no idea. I think he just decided when he was outside, we need to start working on the house. And instead of going to get proper tools, he just grabbed a rock and started trying to hammer boards to the building. I'm not.
So you went crazy. Okay.
No, he's just not. Not a clever. This is not a clever pony here. Granted, this one I tried working a little bit more with dimensions and perspective here. Apparently, I did really well, and then when I tried to extend the building side here, I goofed it up a bit, so it kind of looks like the back of the wall of the building is warping.
It's not bad, but it is kind of warping, like you say.
Yeah, so that was just one of those hindsight things, because I didn't even notice until I posted it to an art board for a quick critique, and it was like, it looks great, except you got that one thing where it looks like the wall is bending. Like, it doesn't. Oh, I actually see it, and it's so clear. And this is why you use rulers when you're drawing.
Yep. Rulers are good.
But yeah, at least the joke came across. Just Circuit kind of trying to build an extension to the house and not doing a good job of it.
I was hoping with Home Improvement we'd get a story of someone doing something stupid.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like Ponyman 64 couldn't think of anything. It's okay, Ponyman. I get you. But we did have one other entry, though. This kind of feels like an entry that should have been from last week. Wait, what the hell? What? Oh, I see. That's what happened. Okay, let me retrace this. Sorry, Toa. Toa did 2 entries. Toa did 2 entries, and for some reason, only one of them is showing up. So when I clicked on the link, lo and behold, it suddenly gave me a different image.
Discord be doing Discord.
What's that another pony bunny costume and Toa?
Right?
So that one is for the stuff last week, Clog and Plush, and I'm actually intrigued to see that you've changed a little bit of what you were doing to get that plushy feel to it.
Actually, that is an older image from a toy store shelf that I just reused for a plush.
Oh. Now, see, you could have said you made something new, and it would
I
have been...
did. I made everything but that new.
So you made several black blocks and a couple of white blocks new, and the actual toy is...
What is this clog supposed to be in? What type of plumbing is this?
I'm not sure either. It doesn't even look like a plush. It looks like somebody shoved their Turbo Man down a freaking sinkhole
Is it
here.
supposed to be a cutaway of a
Turbo Man
two-basin sink?
It's a Turbo Man! Quickly shove it down the garbage disposal! The Turbo Man must not live! He's freaking small soldier here.
But yes, I actually tried to be like, I have a base image, but I want to have an actual scene rather than just.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Alright,
The
so...
other one.
And here's the other one. Home Improvement. Toa, this looks dangerously close to something that...
This is me coming out after you did your whole.
It's like
I'm
somebody
going
failed the
crazy.
first time and then tried for the second time.
Yeah, but if you lose the fact that that's supposed to be a house, it looks like standing in a grave.
You know what? I'll take standing at a grave. I will take standing at a grave because the other option I did not like.
Rest in peace, Angel Bunny.
Oh,
Maybe this is where we buried the Toa Koi small soldier after we shredded it at the garbage disposal.
so I like it.
Okay. Alright.
Also, what was it? All right, Home Improvement and wanting IRC pop outs and
No, it's the rock.
A rock and home improvement.
Well,
that's right.
yeah, I was trying to replicate Circuit's drawing as if he was done, and Toa just being like, "I don't think so, boss." Hence a double pun on the home improvement.
The only problem with that is at least mine that looks like it's just a haphazard guess of work with the boards going everywhere. These are suspiciously actually the way these are. Can I make just a small critique on perspective on this one?
Shoot.
I have no idea how this is actually looking the way it is unless I nailed it to the corner of the house somehow.
You probably did, given how you just was going haphazardly somehow.
But I mean, even
Circuit. If it makes you feel uncomfortable, you know it's proper home improvement. There we go. So Toa is in the win. He's in the lead.
He's the only
Makes
entry
you
we
feel
got this week. So yeah, he does win. He wins by default.
I will say, Circuit, I really like your drawing too.
Thank you.
Both of you. You are doing great.
Alright, but yeah, those were the entries that we got. And with that, we of course have next week's challenge. And what will next week's challenge be? What will it be? What will it be?
You are the masters of that domain. I'm just the artist trying to fulfill your request.
Frisbee!
Ooh, fun.
Frisbee!
Yeah. I wasn't paying attention that hard. I thought you said Brisbee. I was like, we're doing Secret of Nim now?
Miss Frisbee! Throw the Frisbee!
Miss Frisbee, don't get squished by the Frisbee.
But that's the challenge for next week.
What are
And
we
also-
going to tell our children?
That the world sucks.
And they should have been playing golf. But we also have the Protest Initiative Challenge.
Eating something?
I was not ready for you to throw to me. I just shoved a bagel into my mouth, which brings me right into what the Protest Initiative Challenge is this week. And that is bagels.
So we got Frisbee and bagels.
Indeed. Bagels.
Sounds perfect. So, Frisbees and bagels.
And if you want to combine the two, go for it. Have fun.
Yep, and you can make it whatever you want. You can just have a scene of them at a picnic, and you just happen to have a Frisbee and a bagel on the desk. Who cares?
If you want, you could have a pony who is very confusedly putting cream cheese onto a frisbee. I will
Like
accept this
Frisbee?
answer.
You can have a pony that's trying to win a game of Frolf with a bagel, too.
Yes.
Yes.
Now we know where to put the golf ball.
But with that, we got Frisbee and bagels. And with that as well, it's time to go to the one thing that we all know and love, and I closed the one thing I shouldn't have just yet. It's back here. Let's go back again. One thing we all know and love. We're going to make a t-shirt for the convention. So,
hey.
Coldust, are you ready?
Bro, you're gonna have to get it from the Discord, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Coldust will just have to stream it, and we'll just play it off of there, so no worries.
We got this.
We're
I
gonna
got
break
this.
something.
I don't
most
got
definitely.
this.
I have many things. This is not one of them.
I've got bagels.
I have GME stock. Actually, I don't.
Good.
I really wish I did. I honestly wish I did, though I'm not.
Well, Joe Silent has it, so at least someone in the group's profiting.
All right. I hope he's diamond. Hope he holds like a diamond fist.
We are not letting the rich win.
The rich get richer.
Not in this case.
This can't be real. Okay, hold on. Cold's getting set up here. I'm sorry. I just decided to take a quick look at the stock ticker for giggles.
Silver is actually
No, we're not talking about that. But yeah, apparently, is this? Well, it's Fox News. I don't know how much I believe this.
Yeah, Fox has been off the rails lately.
Yeah, oh god! Wow, they really. Okay, so apparently this whole fiasco that's going on right now, there's already a film in development at Netflix for this.
Nani?
Yeah, it's not even over. They're already working on a film.
Thinking about it, you already have a lot of build-up with the previous stock market crash.
It's still insanely stupid.
Documentary name will be Reddit. Wall Street was Reddit's bitch.
Just-
Yep, there's the call.
I mean, I there's a limit though, guys. There's a limit.
Oh, I just clicked on his icon and he streams it.
All right, guys. For the moment, we're
Stream.
so yes. As we enter this, I am going to lay out a few quick rules here. Now, these are shirts that are going to be used probably for the majority of pony conventions. However, I will also encourage anime, nerd, gaming, whatever have you. But let's try to keep it relative to Pony, Brony, or the show. Otherwise, go nuts. Because remember, these are convention shirts. Oh.
Hey, Circuit, can I use my drawing tablet for this? I usually don't for the pre-show, but...
I'm actually pulling out my drawing tablet right now, so I'd say, yeah, go for it.
Victory quote, Hollywood, here I come.
Okay, then I'm gonna pull over my mouse pad so I'm actually on a stable surface, not a pillow.
Yep. Fine, somebody can have my dog.
Will be the evil dog.
Well, the fox, really. I think I'd use the fox mostly.
And I need that so I can see colors right. Wow.
Yeah. Sorry, chat rooms. This is going to take me a moment. Please bear with.
I'm so used to Flux that this seems so
Rawr.
bright at this time of night.
Rawr.
Okay, we have 3 spaces open still, vaguely, so feel free to jump in.
I don't know why there's a victory quote when only one person's get seen.
I know, right? It should be seen for everyone.
It should be, but I'm just going to go with it anyway, because I can.
Yeah, I'll let you guys play. I'm not the biggest fan of TKO.
Nah, it's okay. You could be a wonderful critique and wondering what our insanity is.
I almost.
I don't think I can come up with anything good, but I can help critique.
I almost backed out of this, but the more the merrier, despite how crappy of an artist I am under pressure.
Just remember, if you critique my art too much, I will cry.
Every critique makes the coal dust cry.
Cole, your art is awesome, and you should be awesome.
Stop it! You're hurting me.
Apparently you should. Apparently Colton should be awesome.
Even positive criticism makes him tear up.
I mean, you should be awesome.
Yeah, you should be.
Awesome
Cole
as
cries.
Cole, don't make me get your them friend to hug you.
They are asleep.
Yep. Even though you should be able to see it on stream here, the code is UGYZ. Granted,
Also, thank you, Joa.
but granted, if you are watching this on stream and you're not in on the call, be warned that there is going to be a delay. So please make sure. Oh, thank you, creature. Yeah. Is it? Wow, is it really? Oh no, I see. That's. Huh. I hope they rally tomorrow. I would like to see an awesome end to this, but who knows what'll happen. Anyway, where
It's
is it?
kind of hilarious how the Redditors exploited this and made GameStop's stock soar right up.
All right, I'd say I don't think anybody else is going to join in, and everybody remembers the general idea and quote unquote rules / suggestions we have for this, right?
Keep it pony or within the show.
Well, Pony Brony are show related. Try to keep it in that area, but this is for conventions too, so just have fun with it in that regard. All right.
I'm going to write the biggest fuck all over it.
Wow, and try to make sure we got to be able to take these to conventions that tend to be family friendly sometimes. So suggestive as hell, but not actual out
I'm
now.
going to draw so many penises.
Okay, there we go. That's exactly right.
What
That's
are
exactly what we
conventions
need.
say for work these days?
I'm kidding.
Actually, a lot of conventions still try to keep it somewhat family friendly, but mostly it's family friendly to where they don't want you to out and out wear just like freaking Ahigao shirts or selling porn in the merch hall. But it's,
That's better off for the internet.
Yeah,
My favorite online
that's an
convention
under the
in
table
Singapore.
kind of situation where it's like, call me
Let me
after
see.
the convention.
Tell you what, if you can wear this in front of your family without feeling like you're a degenerate person, you're probably good.
There was once this random tangent story.
Tangent
While
to
working
me.
in the train station, there was like a lady and her son was like probably like 20 or so, and he was going to be riding the train, and like she walked him up to me to ask the general information questions that people ask at the train station, right?
Right.
And I look over, and he is wearing a T-shirt with a very blatantly naked woman on it. Not a silhouette, not anything like artistically like, oh, well, maybe it's not. It's like it was very blatantly a picture of a naked woman. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What? I then very frantically started to like look through the rules and stuff to see if there was a dress code thing, and I couldn't find anything. So I was like, "All right, I guess that's just gonna have to exist."
Mommy, why is that lady naked on his shirt?
Go ask your mother.
He put on a jacket later on, but at the same time, I was like, "How is she okay with this? Did she not know? Like, what?" So weird. Anyways, are we ready to start?
I'd say we're good to
think
go.
We're not getting an 8th for the art here.
Let's do it.
Let's do this thing.
Let's do it.
My flaming paws of fury.
Welcome to TK.
I'm a yokai umbrella.
Tournament master, and I'm looking for my grasshopper.
The fur
I'm
is going
sorry,
to
I thought
fly.
you were the cabana boy. Can somebody make me a grasshopper? Okay, back to this.
This reminds me. I've kind of gotten into mojitos a little bit. They're actually quite tasty.
The Earth's last hope for survival.
I like a good mojito now.
No, Can you imagine? No, we're just going to make some funny t-shirts.
Oh,
Your winding path to victory starts here, at the training grounds. You will use your device to draw 3 drawings. You may draw whatever you wish, and if your wish is to know what to draw, hit the suggestion button. Begin your first drawing now.
Okay. Okay, gotta think on this. I also can't get stuck on the stupid, oh, it doesn't look quite right train.
oh, that's ugly, and it looks like a scythe.
Okay, try this over here. A little bit of.
Make haste before time runs out. Interesting.
Concept
I get
of
what
that
you
one
were
should
going
get
for with these,
across.
but this time I want to see more color.
But
think
someone would have to
Roll
redraw it.
to begin.
I think I might have gotten mine through okay. Let's see.
Thin line. It's a thing. Have it. There's a back button on there. There is no just erase. All there is Control Z.
That time is not for decoration. Finish quickly.
At this point, I am just doing
Yeah, vaguely. Sorry that. There's. I know how you feel though. There's some things I wish I could erase and make it my life easier, but not happening.
Oh, what's my last thing here?
Damn it, I couldn't finish my second one before the third round. I am not fast on the drawing these days.
Ah, it's okay.
Damn you, arthritis. Could have taken the time to knead it up a bit, but going back and redoing it might have cost me more. So let me draw a third one, which sucks.
It's ugly, have it.
It may not be art, but I have it.
time is about to expire.
Oh God, what did I make? Honestly, I hope whoever I made this
Enter.
about doesn't ever see it.
Vaguely, you're
Oh,
almost out of
vaguely.
time.
And it won't take that
I
last
think we
one.
can work with these.
Ah.
For your last exercise, you will write as many slogans or phrases as you can. Something really clever or really dumb. I'm sure anything you write will be one of those. And don't let hubris consume you. Use a suggestion if you need one. Go. I'm looking for like 3 or 4 from each of you. Does that seem doable? Just give it a shot. Only seconds remain.
Okay, I think I got all of mine tapped out.
Yeah, you really dug deep that time. The time for training is over. Have a look at your device. You have a series of drawings and slogans at your disposal. Choose one of each to make the best t-shirt champion that you can. Don't phone it in.
I think I have a winner here.
There's 2 that work really well, and I'm wondering, should I...
I gotta go with that one.
I went with something that I went, oh, so I thought of me.
One of the designs I saw was just Toa exclam exclam.
Oh my yes. Brace yourselves.
I think
Oh
someone
my
threw
God.
away at art.
Begin.
Chapter 2.
I'm not the best at art, okay? I thank you for thinking of me anyway.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Fight. Using your devices to...
What?
Shipping saves lives.
I did that. I thought someone would do Debbie, but apparently not.
Starting things off with a tie. Not very dramatic. Let's just say this one wins.
Aww.
It was well drawn.
Thank you.
Versus...
Thank you, Nicole.
You're welcome.
Fight.
Yes, that one was also me. I misspelled sponsor.
I like it. I like it.
What even is the dish there? Is that supposed to be pancakes and
Yes,
blueberries?
just pancakes. I immediately recognized it.
It is pancakes with blueberries and butter on top.
Damn it. Thought I had a winner.
You did! Unfortunately, someone had winner.
Challenger appears. Fight.
Yeah, I failed at the art there. It looks like a sickle, and I wasn't sure what pony had to put there.
Ah, well.
I just wanted a confused pony face.
It was a valiant fight, and considering the other option I had, I chose the better, I think.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
It's
A better rendition of what I chose.
Wow, we're already getting to the madness and drinking shirts.
I love that
Let's
eye.
get pancakes created.
Just the eye looking straight forward.
Versus. Attack.
Oh, that's strong.
Much as I would love to continue the second theme, I'm with the pancake madness.
It could still technically
That
be
looks like shark
circuit.
teeth. We jumped the shark.
I think that's actually a changeling with the sharp teeth.
No, that's just Circuit.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make him evil and then edgy.
Again, Cole, thank you for drawing me so well. I love it.
You're
I
welcome.
want you to fight.
What?
What? I get it. Well, who's shipping me with Big Mac? I mean, that I've never had that actually pop up ever. I mean, yeah. I mean, if I was gonna go Stallion, yeah, Big Mac, his big strong arms around me, yeah, that'd be comforting, I guess.
I know, right?
Sorry, but you go gay for Bray.
Yeah, I even have
Everybody goes gay for Bray. Can I have the big, strong, quiet type?
That's why you go gay for Big Mac instead. There's too much competition with Bray.
Exactly. Go for the lesser.
Oh, darn it. What are we doing for the next drawing here?
Use your devices.
Whatever you
What am I
want.
doing?
Draw
What am I
as
doing?
many new slogans as you wish. Hey, try not to screw this up, okay? Go.
Oh, shoot.
Let's see.
I did not really draw anything. I just put a word for an idea I had.
That's lazy.
It's lazy, but do you really want me to try and draw it all out and just look like stick figures?
Yes.
I'd rather finish early than not finish at all.
Okay, fine. Guess I'm the stubborn one in the pack.
That time is not for decoration. Finish quickly.
It did happen to me in the second round, and I'm not planning on going too much detail on the next few ones.
I didn't get it as done as I wanted,
Begin right.
but hopefully the thought gets across.
Let's see.
Time is about to expire. You may want to finish up.
Oh, alright.
Didn't have a
As we
ton,
approach
but-
The second gauntlet, the cruel winds of chance have switched around your drawings and slogans. Let's see some new shirts. Oh.
Damn it!
These are interesting. I don't
One
like
of
any
those
of these
given I
slogans.
couldn't work with.
Some of these were really good. I'm hoping I picked a good one.
Yeah, it's
Not some
annoying
good
that it
selections.
doesn't
There was
take
one with
all of
Toa,
the
but it
art
was
that's
too
made.
There was one with Toa, but the images I was given were just too mean.
Gauntlet 2.
Happens.
Versus. Fight for me, baby. Fight.
Shoutouts, Quip.
Everyone's dead. They can't give their shoutouts.
And that's why he
This
loses.
is gonna be the longest shoutouts ever. This is why we asked them to be quick. Why are you dead?
It looks like somebody stabbed the all that sign.
Oh damn, it does.
Versus.
Kill the rainbow. Kill the rainbow. Be consumed by the
That is
rainbow.
too great. I love it.
It would be a dance party, but it ran out of time for the colors.
Like it was just
Making it help is so perfect. The colors are getting sucked out.
oh,
That
Oh,
one should be printed.
that's already a good art, though.
heck.
Mm. They both are really good, I gotta admit.
Well,
It's
heck.
already an art.
It may be an art, but it's a damn good art.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Versus.
Okay, it's good, but you put blue on blue.
I like it. I like it. I respect
I had
it.
nothing to work with color wise. It gave me
You can
options
switch
for the
the
other
shirt
two. but
color.
no-
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
Oh yeah, you can. Must have missed that.
What do you think? There's a gray shirt
The
there.
defending shirt always wins ties. Deal with it now.
More focus on trying to find one of those for the image and the.
They're little tabs at the top. It's all good.
Top
This
or
is just
bottom?
this is just the first
They're
round of
tabs at
these.
the
I'm sure
bottom.
we're going to do a couple
I know.
more. So
Yeah.
Attack.
I
I
don't.
was more concerned of finding the appropriate title and image.
It's like, why is Statue of Liberty here?
The Manhattan Statue of Liberty,
Fair, I guess I'll give that, yeah.
It's
but it's
fair,
not
but-
mine. I'm just guessing. I mean, it's not mine.
Versus.
Then I saw the hands.
Oh, I love
Oh
that.
my.
We
That
have a decoder
face.
here.
I love that I added that little thing on the bottom there.
that is beautiful.
You did it too well.
Yeah, but I did not expect that to go.
I am so
Oh,
sorry.
dear, what is this end gauntlet gonna look like?
So it's come to this, the final
King
gauntlet.
of shirts.
Only the strongest shirts from the previous rounds will compete, and only one will come out alive. Versus.
Oh,
Oh, oh.
Oh! I
I'll
got
let you know.
what I actually contributed to.
Damn it! I could have actually won that if I voted for myself. But
And it was cat versus dog, so that's funny.
Versus. Engage in an altercation.
Oh heck! I just realized. Forgot to give myself glasses.
oh crap! I kept
Like
forgetting
they're
to give you
like a
glasses
bloodshot.
too.
I occasionally remember about the glasses.
I usually just draw the glasses and don't bother with the eyes.
Gonna pull an honorable mention? No.
We have a champion.
Group them all!
Tournament that was up there. Did anyone
That is
take
beautiful. That is
Give me a
beautiful.
copy.
Vaguely, your art is beautiful. I love it.
It's more.
Someone framed this in their
like
living
the
room.
cat did it.
Okay.
By the way, if you save the link, if you liked any of those shirts, you can get them off of Jackbox if you want to.
And
I
I'm-
know that because I've done it myself.
And I'm
Same.
sure CMC is going to post some of these in the chat, in the Discord too.
No doubt about that.
I wear that shirt regularly to work.
What's the
I
shirt?
Hang on. I got a picture of it on my phone. I'll post it in the chat.
I'm
as soon as
wearing
I can
one right
find it.
now where I drew basically my eyes and my headlight along with the line that has "Don't be that guy that second did."
You were being that guy, weren't you?
Yes, I was. Because it's me on the shit.
See, he was being that guy.
I can't argue that.
I love this shit. And it's even better that second was a part of its creation.
Audience favorite.
Anyway, as soon as we're ready, I'd say we do one more round and get a few more shirts in to decide on one. I guess we're ready.
Alright, let's go!
Oh dear.
Welcome to TKO. I am the tournament master. I'm over 5,000 years old, and I'm on my 200th rewatch of The Wire. I brought you all here to T-shirt Iron.
I think we could skip this.
The deadliest T-shirt warriors I know.
I actually cannot.
Because I hate being
Never mind
alone
then.
on my
Never mind then. Never
It is
mind.
not giving me the
Then you have
option.
an unskippable
I don't
cutscene.
think the colors are right for me to try and draw myself.
Draw something good this time. Begin.
Maybe. Is someone already done? Ah, damn it! I hit the undo button too many times.
Oh, by the way, I did get one of my Metabot model kits in, and aside from like a few joint issues because of how the actual joints are, it's actually kind of nice, and it's a 6 scale, so I could literally measure it up and draw it in my 3D printer and have
Make
an
haste
actual
before time runs
Metabot.
out.
Dude,
Not bad.
I tried to draw me. It's ugly.
You can change your line thickness.
I actually tried to draw a mascot because we don't have enough much of hair.
That's right, we have one. I forgot.
It's all good.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
That's all good. It's all good.
There we go. have whatever that is.
I forgot that the
I'm assuming that if it gets done as a better art, someone can add detail to that.
I forgot to put the label on it.
Last
Damn it.
drawing, let's get weird
What's
with it.
Now you won't know between the difference between its tongue or its beer bottle.
It happens.
Incidentally, if you've only got 2 drawings in you, feel free to use the quick training mode in the game settings.
$30.
Time grows short. Hurry up and finish already.
Glad I didn't focus on the eyes. Damn.
Good. Good. Pretty good.
I feel like I just threw like a mad.
And now it's time for the slogans. Go.
Wait, why didn't you give me a time to draw the third? Damn it.
Well, I know that's not your best material. Write another. Time is about to expire. You may want to finish up. All right then. Okay, make your shirts something classy but sassy.
Yeah. I'm not winning this one.
Drake,
I
it,
don't
wouldn't,
know.
It's interesting.
it wouldn't give you to change color on the t-shirt while selecting
It's
the
a
slogan.
It's at the
Lovely.
bottom
I can
left.
wait no
There are little
longer.
tabs.
Let the
Yeah.
tournament begin.
The only tabs I saw were for the slogans. Unless my things who
Versus
gaming peeps was saying
True.
and flag stop.
That doesn't look like flag stop to me.
I'm voting for Gilda.
The fun thing was that I also could have marked that as flag stop pre-show.
Who wants to bet Bagley made that?
versus
What's up,
Attack.
bronies?
Even if the What's Up Brody is me, I'm going Gilda.
I like the art on both these. I like it. It's good. It's
yeah,
good.
it's good odds.
Yeah, it is very good for what limits we got.
Yeah, color limits are weird, but for time's sake, can't have too many color options.
Well, that and color limits that allows you to think quickly and outside the box.
Engage one another in violence.
Yeah, that was supposed to be a beer bottle. But it does sort of like look like a bong though.
I imagine it was more like one of those buzzer things, like.
Could be.
I'm voting for the underdog lately.
A new challenger appears.
Okay, the look on second space is what won it.
If this doesn't win, then Gilda wins the whole round.
Maybe. We don't know what the other shirts are.
Wow.
Whoa!
Crusty defeat.
Of course, vaguely would.
Where am I? I am Gaming Bird.
I'm sorry.
Damn it!
No. Logan, but
Circuited food I must eat.
I want
Luby is
the
hungry.
front to be space and the back to be that.
Oh,
Luby
complete.
is hungry.
More of, this is the first one scene on the comic. Next scene on the comic.
A new challenger appears. Bake. I mean, fight.
Did you say bake?
I don't know.
Beats me.
But that's something we need to think of, actually putting the mascot out there more.
Oh, poor Derpy got all overtaken.
Winners! Oh, I need a breather. Let's take a training break.
Oh, what am I drawing now?
Use your devices to enter one new drawing and as many new slogans as you wish. Really put your back into it. Go.
I hope Toa at least sees that one.
There's always hope.
Given the time frame, I could have screenshotted on my side.
Make haste before time runs out.
Man, this is my worst
So
drawing
I
yet.
think I drew the color. I think I drew it wrong.
Now
That's
run.
alright.
seconds remain. You know what
Finish
to
one of my
do.
slogans.
Make a shirt.
Oh gosh.
Nope, I don't see it, CMC.
This one's really good.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go with this. There we go.
Oh, I'll tell the one that I did was basically your face with the word "boop" on the mouth,
I would.
or in place of where a mouth should be.
I've got a good feeling
Well,
about this
let's see
match.
if we see it, because I apparently get in.
Versus
Oh my god.
Oh, this is over.
It's,
It's all in the hips.
You're welcome for the slogan.
Izuki, it's all in your hips,
Yuki isn't
apparently.
here. Oh wait,
Yeah.
he is.
He's just
Yeah,
muted.
he's muted.
Sorry. What? There was a lot of background noise here, so I muted.
That's
Yeah.
alright. Your shirt. You got a shirt, apparently.
Yes.
It's all in the hips.
versus
Yep, and we might just vote it on through.
Oh dear,
Oof.
get burned.
Trust and believe me, I have not a lot to work with.
a new challenger appears. Battle.
I'm just going for that second one for the lulz.
The eyes, soul, sell it.
That now, not many people know this, but that is what you look like after taking part in the Iron Pony sit out.
Yeah.
Defending champion wins
I
house
can
battle.
say
You
yes,
make
that is how we all feel.
Oh, wow. That one almost overtook.
a new challenger appears.
What is happening here?
It'd be a rainbow.
Oh, that old. Quick, Tor, grab my ear. Whee!
Adventure? This is adventure?
Yeah.
Oh, there's the head. Flying, not on its back. Okay.
Versus fight.
Aww.
I'm the one that came up with the look up here.
That is an adorable derpy.
Cole, you are too good.
I'm
Also, the look
sorry.
appears from idiots, if I remember correctly.
Cole, do not be sorry. We love it.
A new challenger appears. Go ahead and
Oh, that is beautiful.
They tried to get.
I love it.
Yeah.
It was too perfect to pass off.
This is a place of honor.
Yeah, they tried to get
I
me.
put that slogan as a joke.
Oh, Cole, even if it doesn't win, in the thing, we need to have something of that with her being a gamer girl.
winners.
There's a lot of good things in all of what's happening tonight.
I know. This is gonna be so difficult to actually
So
choose
many
one.
shirts to choose from.
Rounds remain.
Ugh.
Is that really a bad thing?
It
No,
is
but-
because it's really hard because only one can ultimately
Did
be
it
the
pause?
opponent.
Hang on.
No, it's a
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, just let it go.
Okay.
Oh.
See, we're already having to hit the hard parts.
I went with Suki because as much as I love Lumi, it's Suki.
I vote for Lumi.
Isn't that Derpy?
No, that's clearly you because it's glasses.
Glasses, white hair. Yep, it's you.
Yep, that is. It is.
Or wait, wait a minute. I'm not looking at the Discord stream. I think I'm looking at it's maybe way behind.
Give it a sec, then.
I got to do Lumi in this case.
I think that slogan with the Lumi might be good.
That might actually be good. Yeah.
The gaming keeps me sane.
Like I said, it was too perfect for me not to pick it.
No, it's all good.
I'm not defending myself. I'm just saying I'm glad I chose this.
Yeah. By the way, of course, Vaguely would vote for his waifu.
I forgot
That
that
would
one
work
here.
as well.
It's the war of attrition.
Well, the
Come
war
on,
has
Lumi,
to end.
take it home.
Ah! Oh, Gaming Burp won.
You were the chosen one, Lumi.
Yard.
Oh, wow.
I definitely need the link to this one so we can use it as reference for.
Yeah, that's totally gonna happen. Okay.
Alright.
Because
The-
there's
yeah,
a lot of good things in here.
All right, yeah, vaguely clouded. We know the
Even better
Jackbox.
than the last one.
We know the audio stopped, but we couldn't stop to fix it because it was going rapid fire at that point, so we had to wait it out. So apologies on that.
Yeah, that's kind of a fault on my end because, yeah, I can't. My everything is broken and we're relying on me, so sorry about that.
Yeah.
Okay, I say we stop there for now, and we can either do this next week so Cole can fix
Well,
it.
no, I mean, there's nothing left to do at this point. We did two rounds. We got like 4 or 5 different shirts that we're gonna have to decide from.
We could go for a
I
third
definitely
round.
would like a shirt of Lumi.
I don't have the brain power of drawing something good.
Actually,
I think.
yeah.
I think we at least need to take a breather before we try this one more time because just for time's sake and breather's sake.
Well, we also kind of burned ourselves out.
Yeah.
No, in a good way though. In a good way. The funny thing is that burb outline, that freaking outline, I can't believe that actually ran as well as it did. I drew that on a whim. It's like I can't draw this. Our mascot. Here's an outline.
It's so
Suddenly it
close to
goes
actual
through.
colors that it works.
It worked surprisingly well. But
I'm not mad at this. Most ignored because I'm not a great drawer with it without or with the time limit.
Hey, we got sound.
well, either case, so everybody, for the time being though, we got a ton of shirts. We're gonna dump all of these in the. Do you think we should do? Yeah, we'll do it in picks and gifts. We'll dump
We're
them in
going to dump all of them into the bin. All of them are trash.
No, we're
They're
gonna dump them
going
into picks and gifts. If any of you have any thoughts on which one you think you would prefer as a con shirt, let me know. We may do this one more time before we may come up with an official shirt here because this actually went really well. But
I can see Lumi becoming an official Brony Show shirt.
Yeah, we finally started bringing her in on this, and oh god, she had some killer ones. Was that Lumi with the gaming burb one? Because I don't think that was.
No, the gaming burb was Gilda.
Yeah.
No. The other one where I am gaming burb.
I think that's Cole.
I thought so. Yeah, I thought so. That's what threw me off there.
I finally understood what you were talking about when the shirt came on.
Yeah, Gilda was gaming, keeping me sane. Yeah, But yeah, CMC, if you could be so awesome as to start throwing those shirts into the
Should I just send the whole game list in, or should I just start trying to take screenshots of each individual shirt?
Let's do a combo. Throw in the gaming list for both of them, but take screenshots of the some of the toppers.
Okay.
Also, if you go to past games, you can get them all.
Well, yeah.
But the most coveted
the
ones
first
must
game.
be gaming keeps me sane. I am gaming Burb and Lumi.
Well, that was the previous one. We also got to do the other one before that.
Oh, the other. Oh.
See that? That's
you got photos of that one too.
Yeah, we got tricky times for us.
Starts with that one. I'm not gonna do the Flagstaff one that is just the picture of Cole in the corner there because that's already an art.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I think I put that on a shirt before. Hang on, let me post. I've got that one saved to my computer. Let me go into Picks and Gifts and find it to post.
I survived Celestia's Pancake Madness.
That would definitely be one of them.
All right.
Okay. I'm just gonna crop these two together because they're right next to each other and they're both decent or interesting in some sort.
All right. In the meantime, though, we're gonna go ahead and get into our video segment that we're literally a week behind, and all the videos that we have here I picked out last week, aside from a couple. So let's get started here in 3, 2 now.
I haven't even gotten in there yet.
Yeah, but you're not missing too much. It's art of the dress in different languages.
Oh, I remember that.
In fact, thinking about it, we don't exactly have a lot of time to see all of these, and I'm slightly paranoid that we're gonna lose our britches on this one at some point, just because the songs are unfortunately a little heavy, protected at time. You know what? Here's Muffin Pony instead.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure that Creature's probably going to kill me with that transition.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I don't know. Hey, Creature in the other chat.
Yeah, you go tell your mommy, but you don't have one.
Oh, that was... You know what? Okay, we'll do a quick second here so we can get a proper transition here. And everybody, welcome to the video segment. So, yeah, we already played Muffin Pony. We may try to tack that on there, or maybe the video segment got edited in a way to put it in, or if not, go ahead and check it out. It's fun stuff. You know what? We'll probably play it again. Let's play it again. Let everybody get into the side tube if they haven't yet.
Oh, I should bring that up there.
No stealing.
Do you know what's kind of funny? Pinkie Pie wasn't in that police car.
Yeah, you go tell your mommy, but you don't have one.
Hey, look at that! You too put a free album on my phone. How do I get an album off my phone? Where the hell are you? I got stuck at the airport. You haven't left yet? No, I told a TSA agent my underwear was the bomb. Why would you tell him your underwear is the bomb? No, I didn't say it was a bomb. I said it was the bomb. Now I can't go. Don't worry, I'm sending a liaison. All right, but send him quick. We just got some new information. You remember Miss Nesbit? Oh, how could I forget? Yeah, well, she's sleeping with some high-ranking officer's son. God, I love that dirty, dirty whore. Next time you see her, swat her on the ass for me. No, I refuse to do that. I'm your superior officer. I command you to do that. And if a finger or two slips in there, you let it happen. In where? Wouldn't you like to know? That bitch tornado is headed your way.
What did you just say?
Gotta go! I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say anything.
Well, it sounds like you said something.
No!
There's
Too
a
bad I'm
pile of
there.
fun
Hey,
things
Try
in
not to
there.
asphyxiate yourself in a closet
Yep.
this weekend.
It was one time and I only came close.
Oh, you came all right.
God, I love you.
What the hell just happened there?
I don't know, but I love it. I love that I can find this stuff.
I know what that was.
Apple
That
pie.
was the parody of.
Hold on. Shh. Enjoy this.
You guys, I am so sorry I didn't believe you. The Chupacabra is real. Not only that, the government's covering it up. The internet says so. I kept reading and I learned hella other true shit too. The Wonderbolts are spraying chemicals in the atmosphere. Celestia and Luna are actually lizard ponies.
CMC, I think it was from Code Geass's Abridged.
I don't doubt that. Yeah.
Look, little country. Not something to get you in Canada. I'll show you something worthy of passing on.
Knew it. I fucking knew it.
What? Again.
Oh, that old meme.
Cereal again.
Cockroaches!
All right, now enough of the silliness. Let's have something more enjoyable and down to earth.
Hands are tired, and I lost my hold till I see you. I didn't know what to do. Far away, you are, your presence, existence. Far away, you are, your voices, your colors. In the air, I'll wait for your voice to hum me. Wanna reach you, only you.
Oh.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah. Not for something not quite.
How far have I fallen? How long till it's over? Days will shuffle past my door, much like the day before. Gone now, my tomorrow, so fast. My tomorrow's gone. The world I left behind lives only in my mind. The golden sun was warmer then, and night would fall much softer. My heart and I remember when
I feel so stupidly old now, in so many ways.
What, the fact that this has been going on for so long, or the fact that you know the Count of Monte Cristo?
No, the fact that I can relate to that song on too many levels.
We all felt it, man. We all felt it.
Was it back when the world was yours? Maybe. No. All right, so let's just. Whoa! Hold up. This requires subtitles. Make sure you have your subtitles on, or this will make no sense.
Wait.
Okay.
Before you continue, I need to go. So. Okay, later.
Got a quick shout out before you go?
Yeah. Yes. Shout out to Smitter Pony Fair that's going to be coming up in May. So mark that on your calendars. It's coming. So yeah.
Are we gonna do something about you throwing up trains constantly?
More trains.
Yeah, basically more trains. The solution to my model train addiction has been add more trains, and I think it's working because I have more trains, and I must be doing something right.
Yeah, I'll go with that. Sounds like a plan to me.
Tier 2.
Boy.
All right, have a good night, Cole. And here we go. Celestia does a healthy dance. Turn on your subs or you will not understand it.
Okay, let's do this.
By the way, if you're wondering why the audio keeps shifting left and right, it's supposed to.
Well, this is
I can understand that. I'm wondering why is it so much heavier in the left?
I'm not thinking about that part.
Because it's actually getting up to... If you use usual meter bars of green, yellow, red, the right is staying in green. The left is actually getting up to yellow, red. It's getting too high. Either that or my ears are off right now. And I don't think my ears are that plugged right now.
Everything about this hurts my brain.
But also what's annoying is that the shifting is... It's giving an audio pop. It's not clean.
Also, we all know this is the can-can.
The who?
The can-can song.
Anyway. Alright, here is...
Included after 30 seconds.
Alright, here's something fun. Friendship Bound, with no music, just vocals and sound effects. I don't know why I found this so stupidly hilarious.
They all made the music up in their heads.
True.
I still love that while watching this episode, that lyric comes up. It's like, road trips are a great way to get along, we've been told. You've been lied to.
No! You will kill each other by the end of a road trip. Of course, I think Trixie needs to explain her giant inflatable friend there.
I still wonder why they didn't put a fire protection spell up.
Actually, it kind of makes me wonder about voice actors. Do they usually have the song to listen to when they sing it, or are they actually having to sing like this?
Both. It really does depend on how far in advance you go.
But that's gotta be kind of difficult, isn't it?
Some do it like the first option, or some do it like the option B.
Well, here's the thing. I believe the musician already has the melody down, so that's what they're singing to. then you can just follow that melody and have instrumentals add.
Or like a buddy movie where the two protagonists can't get away from each other because they're
Yeah, that might just be having the melody playing in their ear and they're keeping to that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just piano, basically.
This
Well,
is not the end.
also, remember, you know how Another One Bites the Dust goes by just hearing the doo, doo, doo.
All right, so here, who wants to hear some life lessons? Too bad, we're gonna
I'm
hear it
not ready.
anyway.
Ah!
So we got Dr. Wolf, a moment with Dr. Wolf, talking about when you're ready for a big decision. Unfortunately, Dr. Wolf is the worst Mega Man we have ever seen.
Give him time, he'll come into his own.
I also love the fact that he's willing to have different formats of.
Formats of videos, well, that gives him variety and
Bump the volume up on the...
adjustable
Yeah, I'll bump it up here too.
Well, but there's a
Versatility-
big thing we wanted
fertility,
to talk
yeah.
about, and we felt like we needed a third party for it.
Dr. Wolf, you gotta speed run! Speed run!
It makes him more versatile. And
No,
more
no, no.
flexible.
Here's the thing.
You've talked before about how I was
Okay, it is kind of funny you got the Gilda there, kind of hiding behind the bookshelf a bit.
ready to get married and
It's either Gilda or Silva. I don't know which.
How did I know I was ready?
It's gotta be, I don't know, I
It
mean,
could be silver because I don't see the purple
I'm
eyeshadow.
happy in my marriage to you, Firebrand. I love you very
I mean, I see that little blue at the top, on the corners there. Oh, and now we can't.
368 huge life decisions all at one time when I made them, and why I thought I was ready.
This is especially challenging for me.
Speedrun intervention. Okay, who do we gotta intervene on and either convince them? Are we convincing to speedrun or convincing them to stop speedrunning?
I don't regret
All right,
it.
turning it up a bit. Turning it up a bit more.
Stop
I think this is
speed
the
running and
best
just
decision
enjoy
we've
the
made.
journey.
But I think a part of me also
Yeah, if you-
feels that we may have
If it
jumped into
still
the
feels
deep
too
end
soft,
when
you
we
can always
only
just
thought
click on
we
the
were ready.
captions. This
And
is
just to ease mine,
those
we're not
captions
even
are good for
considering
this.
breaking up.
Yeah.
Very much.
Oh, it's back into view and it's a little bit of blue.
Yeah, so I think it might be Gilda.
No, because if you look at Ari's eyes, whenever she closes them, there's a little bit of blue there as well.
Yeah.
Her eyes look like one giant cyclops eye.
Even in the early days of marriage, it is important.
Maybe they try to go in for glasses too.
Circuit, no more speedrun videos. No! Okay, fine.
And to be honest, it
Thank you, Bailey.
Besides, I'm trying to take a look at the, was it Simple's SMR things or?
you've made a significant decision. in
Thank
your
you,
life,
Commander. I wasn't
you start
looking
to
at the
wonder
thing.
whether you had really thought things all the way through, or if you might have missed out on a different opportunity. I'd like to tell you that such feelings subside over time, but when it
I do gotta give them a little credit. They're actually using video game music for this. By the way, bonus points to anyone who can guess what game this is from. Extra points if you can guess what point of the game you hear this.
What
I
aspect of the future
I
do you
can't
feel
hear
most
it
afraid
enough
of?
to take a guess.
I half want to say Zelda, but it could also be Final Fantasy.
You gotta be a little more specific than that.
You too? I was thinking that as well.
So I'm close.
No, it just means you gotta be more specific. You say Zelda or Final Fantasy, you're covering like 15 different games. More if you count
See, the
expansions.
bridge of her glasses is on her nose. They try to get her glasses in too.
But for the most part, we can clear it up.
Alright, turning it up as high as I
It
can.
gets worse. It seems like we have issues more often than we did when we were long distance, but they're over faster, if that makes sense. And they don't happen every day, of course, but they happen. And we both feel awful afterwards when they do come up.
We don't like hurting each other. In fact, I think all of our fights have either been a misunderstanding or just stemming from trying to do something nice for the other person. You know how it is, Doc. Our faith demands that we always improve and grow as people. And we have, but we're unsure when or where the goal line is, so to speak.
Is this
The line
cave
where
story?
we've overcome the latest
No.
tribulation or trial and
Okay.
can move on to the next one.
Well, hurt feelings over misunderstandings
Final
are
Fantasy
certainly
VII.
commonplace, but I don't think that's what you really need to discuss at
And
the
I'm
moment.
thinking the church?
Rather, you're concerned that such angry or hurtful moments will
Well,
continue
actually,
to
that
get
would work
worse in the
considering that
future.
they're both Christians
It is
and they
good
are
to know
talking
that
to
you
Dr.
two are doing
Wolf,
your
so...
best not to fall asleep at night before doing your utmost in resolving
Crap,
any
now I'm not sure
disagreements.
anymore.
That's a very effective step in keeping
I'm not
each
gonna
other
lie, I
focused
thought it was a
and
Final
honest.
Fantasy, but I thought it was Final Fantasy
In the
6 and
modern
Terra's
world,
theme,
our
but
lives are
now I'm
filled
thinking
with
I
I
might
mean,
be wrong.
I don't know 6.
distractions.
It
Neither
could
do
be
I.
Terra's theme.
Ways
I
we
mean,
can relieve
6
the stress
is
of each
Josh's
day
favorite
through little
video
things,
game.
which
I
in
mean,
turn can
Kafka.
cause many of us to seek more
Yeah,
immediate answers.
yeah, he
or
often
find a quick
references that
fix.
character a lot in
I
his
know that the
opening
two of you
credits
have
of
made
his
great
videos.
strides in making time
Hmm.
for each other. I've no doubt about that. Quiet study together, acts of service for each other, and as you've mentioned already today, communicating about your deepest feelings even when you're worried it might cause a stir. But take it from someone who's had several more years' experience in marriage. It is going to get harder. It is going to feel overwhelming more often.
And you are going to
It is
punch each
going
other
to
in the
strain
face.
against everything you
You're not too far off.
And that's kind of the point in a way. That because you have to sacrifice more than you've ever had to at any other
Without
time
conflict,
in your life,
there cannot be marriage.
it's going to mean so much more to your well-being.
Without love,
You
there
ask me how
cannot
to
be a
determine
marriage.
when or where the goal line is, so to speak. How you can have a better plan in place to overcome those worrisome struggles before they can break you down. Honestly, plans are useless, but planning is indispensable. Any plans you put in place are more often than not going to turn out in unexpected ways. However, the constant act of planning, especially planning together, is what's going to better prepare you for the future rather than the plan itself. You worry that these early spats and the occasional
That's interesting.
fights in your marriage are going to spiral out
Basically.
of control someday.
Yeah, planning is pointless, but you should
Because
plan
worry
anyway.
about hurting each other, and yet each of you also want to feel
Doesn't
understood.
hurt to be prepared.
And
Yeah.
you will continue to feel awful afterwards.
He,
But
President
maybe I'm
Eisenhower,
going a
really?
little
He quoted
too
him?
much in your
Huh.
laps a bit too
Who
quickly
would have guessed?
here. You're still in the early stages of your journey in life together. Does any of this strike a chord with you, though?
Oh, definitely. It is nice to hear that we aren't abnormal.
Yeah, no, I don't want to be
alone.
famous. Leave me alone,
I
chap.
do worry that it indicates that even more people than us weren't ready either.
That
It
might
could
be out of
mean
your
that we
hands
were,
now,
just
boss
don't realize
man.
it. I worry
I
that our
deleted
issues
it.
indicate a lack of forethought, or just that we weren't supposed to get married yet. But it could be overreacting because that's what I do. We just expect people to be ready for things without even knowing 100% what that even feels like or looks like. Couples who have been dating for a decade get married and start having a plethora of new problems. A kid in high school has been working towards college for 4 years, but then drops out after the first year because it was too hard. How do we determine if we weren't ready or if our issues were normal? Frustrating, but normal.
Worrying too much is one end of the spectrum. I think I'm on the other end of not worrying enough. Looking back, while I don't regret my decision, I can say with certainty that I joined the Marine Corps without thinking it all the way through. That's not to say that no one informed me of what I was getting into. My dad and my recruiters warned me plenty, but I didn't really process it at first. I guess a lot of time I worry that I don't worry enough. I've always put my trust in things that are bigger or better than me, and in my experience, nothing has ever gotten so bad
Honestly, it's
that
hard for me to
it's
determine.
uncoverable.
I don't think I
Things have usually
worry too
tended to
little.
work out in
Yeah, I
the
think I
end.
worry too much on
But
things
is
for
that me
mostly.
just coasting through life? What if I come to a big decision that needs to be made and I commit to it haphazardly without being ready to face the consequences?
I suppose it's a good thing that you two are opposites.
Damn the consequences! Full speed ahead!
As you can each draw upon each other's strengths while helping to cover each other's weaknesses.
Live like
Though I can
if you're
certainly
going to die young.
understand your fears of committing to big decisions
So
without
drink are so
thoroughly
stupid
considering the consequences.
every day.
I imagine your previous experience with the Marine Corps did teach you some valuable lessons about even greater decisions in the future. Back then, you were directing your own life and would
Or
only
better,
really affect yourself with the struggle.
Expression
Your greater
is,
worries
live every
nowadays reflect
day
the fact
if
that your
it's your
decisions
last,
no longer
just enjoy
only
your
affect
life.
yourself anymore.
Yeah, I guess that works
It
too.
shows greater maturity when you're no longer considering choices with I.
By the way, chat room, do you think that's Gilda or do you think that's Silver in the corner there?
Power. Seeing as how you're thinking about such things more often nowadays compared to when you first joined the Marines shows that you are making progress. You may feel it's
Definitely not
quite
Gilda.
tough
Really?
at times,
Vaguely
but
Creepy says
given
that's
that
not
the two of
Gilda?
you
I
do
swear
wish
that's
to bring
Gilda.
a family together someday, your fears
Well,
of
there's
inadequacy
there's
in
no
this
purple
particular
eyeshadow.
aspect
That's
of
more like
life is
blue.
understandable. And even
But it's
later,
still a dark eyeshadow.
the more someone
Oh,
else
I know
depends
now.
on
The
you,
claws are
the more
yellow,
you're
but the
going to feel
hooves
like
are
you might
beige.
fail in
I
some
see it
way.
now.
But at the same time, these challenges are helping you to grow, Firebrand.
Look at the talons
It
and
may
look
not
at the
be as
bottom
quickly
feet
as you'd
circuit.
like it to be, but I can tell you are improving. You
I
are
would if it
devoted,
stops panning.
You are caring, and you are capable. And when it
His
comes
hooves
to
are
your
always a bit
worrying,
more beige than his
this
yellow
is helping to
talon
temper Firebrand's tendencies
forelegs.
for
So
quick decision making. Your kind demeanor goes a long way in
Now
keeping
pan a
both
little
you
to the
stable and
left.
focused towards the future. Once again, I do admire how you two are discussing your
Okay, yeah, she is
feelings
like
with
several
each other
different
and
purples.
committing
That's fair.
yourselves to not go to bed angry as best you can. As much as I'd like to tell you otherwise, such angry and hurtful moments will continue to grow over time, especially when life becomes all the more stressful due to unexpected circumstances. But the more challenges you overcome, the more trust the two of you will build for
You
each
guys
other.
see that
You
bot
don't
as well,
need to feel
right?
alone in your
If what?
relationship struggles.
Look in Twitch
Believe
chat.
me, this does
above-
happen more
I already
often
deleted
than
the.
most of us
What?
would
Did I not delete the bot? I thought I did.
and I do
Nope,
hope
it's
that
still
helps
there.
you feel more
Okay.
confident in your marriage, even
bot
in the
came
midst
back
of
from the
occasional
grave.
disagreement.
We keep getting a few bots, unfortunately. Don't click on the links, guys. It's stupid.
That we should have at least lived.
Granted, I'm sure none of you are that dumb, but caution regardless.
Excuses.
Yeah. The
And I
only
feel like
links you
either
should
way,
click
it
are
shows
ones
the lack of
posted by
maturity
us that we
necessary
can
to be a good
verify.
wife.
Well, then we're not trying to give you instant subscribers to a Twitch chat. That's kind of
It
counterproductive.
doesn't feel like it's good enough because I still wind up doing something wrong. It's frustrating, and I wonder if we should have waited longer. How do you know you're ready for such a life?
Thank you, commanded something. Yep, he proved
How are we
it.
supposed to know? How is anyone?
At the same time, though, I've asked other people before I came in here,
See the
including my
difference in the
parents.
talon and
They
the
told me that this
leg,
is
ends?
normal? That these doubts and hardships trying to learn how to live with each other is completely natural and expected. I mean, in my mind, I trust them. My parents have been married over 30 years, so I think they know what they're talking about. My dad tells me that our marriage is barely out of its diapers, no pun intended. Though in his case, I think it is intended. I think he might be subtly hinting at something. Anyways, he also likes to say that life is a marathon and not a sprint, and it's natural to feel a little winded after the first hill. But at the same time, it's hard not to think your situation is unique, you know? That maybe we have unique circumstances, that maybe we didn't stretch, train, or hydrate enough for the run. It would be nice to get that second wind / runner's high, if you get my meaning.
I believe you will get that renewed confidence someday, Firebrand.
Just not today! Ha ha!
Yourself, Ari, which will then be followed by perhaps even
Okay, here's a question. If you don't think it's Gilda, who do you think it is?
all new trials. It's
In
an
Silver
ebb and
Crow's videos,
flow,
his
over
back
and
hooves
over and
are
over
always.
again.
It always has a
My
beige
own
color on
parents
the
have
hook
just
part.
celebrated their
His
50th
talons are yellow.
anniversary together.
Yeah, but
Even
near as I
then,
can tell, I
top
don't think he's ever had any
Top
kind.
foreleg
Lady and I have
is
had
yellow.
for
His
years.
bottom part
We may be
leg is
further along
beige.
the journey than the two
at
of
the
you are
ends.
now.
It's honestly the
If I
eyes that
were
are
able
driving
to
me the
tell
most crazy
myself
on that,
as a
though.
newlywed all the things I've learned in the past 10 years, I
You just have to
doubt
avert
I would have
your
been able to
gaze from
properly
the eyes
comprehend it
onto
all.
his leg.
I can't.
front
Those are
foreleg.
such supple
Great
eyes.
teacher here. It may be hard for the both of you to look at your
The
disagreements,
answer is within
your
those
worries
back and
about both the
forelegs.
past as well as the future, and even the constant feeling that you're not quite ready for whatever lies ahead. But take it from one who is both in the know as well as still learning himself. it does get easier. Every day, it will get a little easier. You've got to keep yourselves devoted. Keep it up every day.
All right,
That's
I guess I
the
can.
fun part.
The only reason,
remind
well,
yourself
the
that
big,
the
it's a big
goal
reason though. I'm not gonna lie, but
so
yeah, one of the
unique.
reasons I'm thinking
Never
that
alone,
I am
Jim.
accepting the fact that it might be Silver Quill is the
Sorry
fact
I
that
couldn't
the
be of
other
more help.
figures on that shelf were also
Wait,
other
you mean there's
Brony
no
OCs.
easy fix everything in one fell swoop solution to this? Dear
It
Celestia,
went by
what
so
are we
fast I
gonna
didn't
do?
catch them all, but if there was an
Thanks
OC
for
I
being
did
in here,
notice on
Doc.
the
This
shelf.
helps.
I just didn't notice
Once
all
again,
of them.
I agree. It gets discouraging sometimes that even though we love each other, we can't manage to not hurt each other for longer than a couple days. But we've gone through a lot of adjustments in a short period of time. I mean, moving across the country, me being sick, not being able to work, new jobs, all sorts of stuff. But I'm so very glad we have you and your lovely lady to lean on, as well as our other friends and family.
Always glad to be of service. Do let me know when the two of you might be available for another chat.
Will do. Still on for fries and burgers after the next D&D session?
Dang it, Dr. Wolf! No! Stop with the completionist!
Yes.
I forgot again, didn't I?
Am I invited?
Yes?
Then it's fine.
Until next time, then.
The first
Fare
rule
thee
of
well,
marriage:
Firebrand.
happy
And
happy
do take
wife,
care,
happy
Harvey.
life.
No, the first rule of marriage: feed the woman.
I thought that falls under the first rule.
It's good to be
There's
helping.
many layers.
Never got a closer look.
Yeah, you could be right vaguely, because the blue could have been intended for the eyes, but it ended up on his...
So, I looked at this
Parallel.
earlier. It doesn't actually say what the music is.
Really? I thought for sure it would.
It might also just be royalty free.
Alright then, let's go ahead and move on then. How to make Zap Apple Jam. We're gonna be skipping. Okay, you know what?
Comments.
Okay, yeah, we're not gonna be able to watch this at 7 minutes long. It's literally cooking segment on how to make Zap Apple Jam. I thought we'd just watch it for a bit and comment, but we don't even have time for that. So yeah, if you really want to make Zap Apple Jam, there's an opportunity.
Oh, the Flourish I read just for Young is the
Oh wait,
We're gonna be giving you another.
Actually, we have more time than I thought, so yeah, we have a little more time than I thought here. That's my bad.
What's up, My Little Pony fans? We are back with another one of the top requested recipes, and we are so happy to bring it to you all. So thank you so much for watching, enjoying, liking, and subscribing, all that good stuff. All right, let's get into it. First things we need for Zap Apple Jam are, of course, apples. We're using Granny Smith and Honeycrisp. Peel and
Oh wow, they're going sweet and sour.
center with all the seeds, and then chop them up.
That's probably what I think it would do.
About 4 cups of
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I have not had a Granny Smith in the longest time just because I always found the sour bite a little too much for me.
I found it quite fine.
Yeah, but I've had way too many sweet apples lately, so I think I've just boiled myself silly on that.
To a boil while stirring consistently. Allow the jam to boil for 30 minutes. Then, using a hand blender, blend the apple chunks until they're smooth. Reduce the heat to low and allow the jam to simmer for an additional 20 minutes. For the rainbow element, it's pretty simple. Rainbows have different colors, so we want different colors too. We added the jam to 6 little bowls and then colored each of them with a little bit of gel food coloring on the toothpick. Give them a good stir to blend in the color. You will need all the colors of the rainbow for the maximum.
I'm not gonna lie, it looked like filling for apple pie and then apple sauce. I'm not seeing apple jam here yet.
This is not.
Give it a moment.
We'll get to that when jam meets the bread. Now that we have all of our colors ready, pretty simple. Let's put them all together on the bread. Carefully add a stripe of each color with a knife. We wanted to showcase the vivid colors, so we didn't toast our bread so it would be brighter underneath. But, you know, you can definitely do that because
No, the bread must be toasted.
with creamy butter, topped with
Toasted.
freshly made, delicious Zap Apple Jam and all.
Unless it's a Zap Apple Jam and peanut butter toast, peanut butter sandwich.
So a big thank you again to all of the MLP fans out there. We know you loved our original recipe, and we're really excited to bring something else here. And not to mention, next week we're going to be giving.
Or you can make a full rainbow in the jar because
this time in a more interesting take and one that really mimics what it looks like on the show.
Like that?
Enjoy, eat up, and have a blast when you make this, because when you serve it, it's definitely going to turn heads and it's going to make you as hungry as ever. Ooh.
I have to admit that doesn't look so much like jam to me. It looks like apple butter.
You know, I believe that. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Way more magical in this video. It may or
Thank you guys so much.
follow us so that you can know exactly when this video comes out.
Yeah,
This is one of the coolest
what they
things
have in the
and it ties exactly
jar
with
there
the
is not.
So cool. We were so Amazon, Barnes
Okay, yeah, the rest of this is
What he has there is a candle.
yeah, the rest of it is advertising and eating the bread. So I think we can call it there.
Yeah, I think that's good.
All right,
If
and
you're
I'm
interested-
okay. I'm gonna make a confession here. I goofed up a bit. I thought I played the closing song last week that I had here, but I don't think I did. So yeah, we have two closing songs. So only one of them's going to play. We have a Die Young done by Fluttershy, or a Fluttershy cover of it. So you want to listen to that? Go ahead. But we'll be closing with Mogul Dash and her song Control that was on the Ponies at Dawn album, because we love Mogul Dash. But
Mogul Dash is awesome. He is very cool.
yeah, but that is not what we're going to do immediately. No, we have something else we need to do immediately. And we need to immediately wrap up the show. So, of course, I'd like to thank you all for joining us once again. We had a lot of fun. And best part, there it is. There's our music. Best part, we've got several ideas for shirts, which also means we're going to have to try to trim that down a bit and come back to do some more, because we enjoyed that a little too much for our own good. But we did, I'd say we had a lot of fun. I'm glad for that, first and foremost, and I'm glad I could share that fun with all of you. But let's go ahead and get some final shout-outs in, starting off with Crazy Mac Capitan.
Fires, explosions, Mufasa, venison jerky, Eloise, Ron. I don't know, I'm going crazy, and yes, there's a lot of art that are potential shirts. Go to the Picks and Gifts channel in the Discord and maybe put an emote on every post that I put if you think it would be a good shirt to maybe do.
Or if you have any thoughts, all is welcome. But thank you so much, CMC, for taking care of that for me. Alright, and on to DM21.
Thank you for coming by and have a great week.
Alright, then Tech Stallion. Okay, then to Toakoi.
Shout out to all the lovely people that have been following us today. Good shout outs on Twitch to our friends Oxbury, the Stormcloud, Attempt, Commander Root, Cool Dude, Sarcasm, Denude, DM12, Execuum, Beat, Ice Wizard, Miss Lee, Octavia Melody, Ponyman64, The Only Techman, and me, and of course our lovely IRC translator with all the people over there, Commander and Vaguely, as I see most.
Alright, and of course our eTuber, VTuber, CTuber, FGI, TTuber, our friend of the anime and other video games alike. We have Suki of the Otaku Ascended. Your shout out.
Hey everybody! First of all, get ready to go the fuck to sleep. But first, I should. What am I hearing in the back?
Oh, that's Tech.
Oh, okay. But anyway, so just a heads up for those that want to be a part of it. On Friday, I will be doing a big, 10, 12-hour stream for my birthday on Friday. Going to attempt to play through the entirety of Headhunter for the PS2. That stream.
Oh.
Also, maybe a couple other things. I might have a collaboration with another VTuber that evening. It's not confirmed yet because of some scheduling stuff going on, but it might happen. And I'm considering doing a try not to laugh thing in the middle of it. But I don't know what I'm going to use for what I do if I fail. But I'm figuring it out.
When is your start time?
12. It will start at 12 noon Eastern. 12 noon U.S. Eastern. and we'll go until like 10 p.m. or midnight. You know.
I know you could get one of those like death chips that they sell at some of the convenience stores.
Yeah, no, I was considering that, but I don't think I want to go with like the one chip thing, because if I fail multiple times, then what the fuck am I gonna do?
Well, it's a kill switch. If you fail, you eat it, and then you have to finish going through the rest of the ones you have set up while suffering from the fiery pain.
True.
I'm sorry, I would not do any trip challenges because I'm not a masochist.
We're going to mute Toa because he's not a masochist. And let's go ahead and wrap things up for the show here. I am excited for Siggy's birthday. I'm also kind of surprised how close his birthday is compared to mine. But along with that, we'd like to thank you all for joining us for another episode of The Brony Show. Stay tuned if you're watching on stream for the Coffee House After Party, or tune in an hour early for the Flag Stop, which is always a fun time with Cold Dust and his crew. Along with that, stay tuned. Keep an eye out on our Discord. Random streams have popped up constantly. Sometimes they're doing frozen races through the wilderness. Sometimes we get the random gaming stream. And we do got a couple of streamers looking to make a comeback here, so a lot of exciting things are happening. Keep an eye on our Discord. It's the best way to find out when we have streamers coming on. Unless you're subscribed to all of them, in which case that makes things easier there too. And with that, I'd like to also thank of our IRC chatters. Thank you to Commander Something and Crazy Mac Captain for keeping an eye on chat. And thank you to Cladit the Conequist, Cool Dude, Sarcasm, Fantastic Fred, Relay Serve, Techman, Textelion, Vaguely Creepy, and yay, Archivers. I almost closed the OBS there. I was going to close the wrong window. That would have been bad.
But
no, yay, Archivers, click. Just gone. Okay, but no, in any case, thank you all for joining us, and all of you archive watchers on YouTube, thank you so much for spending some time to check us out when you have free time to listen to the show and watch our shenanigans. Thank you to all of our stream watchers on YouTube, on Twitch, on Vaughn. It does mean a lot that you spend your Monday evenings with us, just trying to get the week a nice little kickstart with our shenanigans and our insanity, and that you continue to be entertained by our said insanity shenanigans. In shenanigans? Oh, well, anyway. And with that, a reminder, Mogul, we have the Sunday gaming stream. We'll be going back to No Man's Sky to try to get everybody together in the same galaxy. Along with that, I believe Mogul Dash will be on afterwards on Sunday as well, and she will be making music, playing games, and having fun. And, yeah, other streams, again, keep an eye on our Discord. Best way to find out. And if you need a link to our Discord, let us know. We'll be more than happy to supply. But with that in mind, let's go ahead and, speaking of Mogul Dash, close off with one of her wonderful songs, Control, featuring Koa, and electropop music. And with that, have a good night, everybody.
Control.
Too bad I have no control.
Yeah, you gave it all to me.
Oh God, no. Coffee house after printing.